You've been looking for great starting pitching. You got it today.
Yeah, we did, and we got a good start from Jackie last night. Unfortunately, we struggled with some inherited runners being pushed across, but that's two really, really strong outings by Kyle, back-to-back 8-inning outings, and we pushed him over 110 pitches, which is the first time we've ever done that with him. And bullpen's kind of on fumes today. We maybe had 2 innings worth, maybe a little bit more than that available. So we needed somebody to get us real deep, and obviously you'd like to score some runs for your starter early so he has a little bit of room to breathe and feels a little more comfortable pitching to the big part of the plate. But, with Kyle right now, the biggest adjustment he's made is he started to spin his breaking ball a little bit more, and he's got just enough mound savvy that he can change speeds on his breaking ball as well. And obviously he's got a good two-seam fastball and a changeup, and you're throwing 3 pitches for strikes in this league and you're keeping the ball down below the hitting zone and you expand when you need to, you're going to have success in this league. And you can tell, most importantly, Kyle's having some fun out there.
When he came back, was there anything done to his delivery or anything when he was in organized ball, or was it just a slump to start the season?
It just kind of – his delivery looked the same. Just making a lot of mistakes to the top of the zone. I mean, he ran into a little bit of elbow problem. He was throwing okay at the beginning of the season, and he actually had a really good start for us while we were in Lincoln, but he had some elbow issues, and he had to sit for a couple weeks. And then obviously when you take some time off, you got to work yourself back into shape and get your arm strength built back up. And he went back out there, and it just kind of seemed like he was one-dimensional, everything out over the plate, fastball, changeup, everything same plane, and it's really tough for a guy like Kyle to get by because he's got below average stuff in terms of velocity and things like that. So since he's kind of been committed to spinning that breaking ball a little bit more, his success has come from it.
You've been frustrated the last couple of nights. I know you have, because things just aren't, they're just not working out the way they should. You look at a ball game like today's and you know there's something here.
Well, it's encouraging to say the least. I mean, the club is – we've run into another rash of injuries. Unfortunately, it just seems to be what our season's about this year. It's hard to keep guys on the field, and guys that are playing shouldn't be playing. Like Casey shouldn't be playing right now. I mean, he fouled that ball off his foot and got x-rays, and there might be a small fracture in there. I mean, but we're just shorthanded, and guys are just doing the best they can to come to the park and play as hard as they're possibly able to. And with all that being said, though, I mean, if you pitch it and you catch it, you'll have a chance. And our pitching obviously was good today, and your pitching's good because you defended the field well, and they're capable. It's just been one of the most difficult seasons we've ever had here. I've never ever, in the 10 years that I've managed this club, even the years while I was the pitching coach, I don't remember ever seeing a season where we've hit with this many injuries, and it's just, I don't have an answer for it. But it's just the way it goes for us this year.
Today, you had to be encouraged by the bottom of your order. They played pretty well.
Yeah, Bodeker's had 3 pretty good games for us today. He's got a couple hits, a couple walks. I mean, a nice little safety squeeze. He did that on his own. You get a little bit of production, Pugh. I mean, he's been a nice little pickup for us, and he's a younger player. He's athletic, but sometimes if you play him 6 or 7 days in a row, he gets in those little spells where he'll start to swing and miss a little bit too much. But he defends the field well, and if you're going to score runs and be a consistent run-producing team in this league, you got to have depth in the bottom of the order. And if you look at the 2 best teams in the league, in St. Paul and Sioux City, I mean, they got guys hitting in the bottom of the order, hitting 280 that have scored over 40 runs and have 40 RBIs. And if you're doing that, you're going to score runs consistently, and it's going to be tough to beat you.
Looking forward to the airplane as opposed to the bus?
Yes, it'd be a nice little change for us to head out east and get a little bit of air travel. It's not always as stress-free as you would think it would be. I mean, we're getting on a little hot dog with tubes, and you worry about getting all of our guys on there and all your gear and showing up on time. And as I just told Andrew, I said I'm a little worried about tomorrow. I hope that everybody's stuff arrives, and if they have to make a choice, I hope they leave me behind and make sure our equipment gets there in time so that we can play. But it's a little bit stressful for me because you want to make sure everybody's here on time and you have all your stuff, everything goes smooth at the airport. But we'll keep our fingers crossed and hope everything goes okay.
Have a great trip.
Thanks.